Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of MyCast, the true Mycon podcast. On our endeavor to bring a new perspective to world, whether it be life, people or businesses, today we have a strong representative from the world of e-commerce, an area where India is still trying to find a solid ground. Mr. Dinesh Gulati, the COO of IndiaMart. As we all know, IndiaMart is one of the largest and probably the only B2B e-commerce platform present in India at such a large scale. And as e-commerce slowly becomes a strong driver of change in consumer behavior, IndiaMart is driving the change for businesses of every scale. So all in all, welcome sir.
Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm really overwhelmed.
Beautiful, beautiful. We look forward to talking to you and hearing your views about everything and anything. So, first of all, the first thing that I think everybody wants to know right now is how do you feel about Micah?
Well, it was a very unique experience for me. First of all, seeing such a large gathering, and I was really excited to see. It was like for me back to the school. So it reminded me of my campus day that I was so ecstatic, being here.
Yeah.
And a few unique observations I had. One, the I think unique mix of normally I've seen most of the management institutes which are very male dominated.
Yeah.
So I saw a very healthy mix of male,
Male and
females,
female,
and kudos and congratulations to entire team here. The way they have built it, the way they are nurturing it, I think very good to see such a healthy mix. Second, the discussion was so engaging. The students were so excited, and kind of questions they were asking. Very evolved audience, I must say. So for me, it was an extremely learning experience as well. So I think I would say the more I shared, the more I gained out of this whole session. So really happy to be.
Beautiful. We are glad that we could be of whatever perspective we could add to your vision, and I'm sure that students would have loved your session as a whole. So, diving right
And
into
and
the-
sorry to
Absolutely.
I think and the amazing campus. I can't I would love to have this kind of campus, and then that's an beauty that when you are in
Yeah.
places like away from typical metros,
Yeah.
you have that luxury of having such lush green campus,
yeah.
and so congratulations to all of you for having such a wonderful
Thank you.
campus and maintaining it so well.
So it's kind of a part of our culture now that every wall has a different story. So people, of different batches have shared their own stories in different ways through pictography, through paintings, through words, and every wall literally has a different story from every batch.
That's what Mica has to
Yeah,
stand for, creativity.
exactly,
So Mica is not about typical management. It's creativity which has to be reflected in every action which is coming out of Mica.
Definitely.
Which
Thank you
is
so
quite
much.
visible. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for those praises that we have for Micah. So IndiaMart is one of the longest running e-commerce companies in India and founded in 1996. And the first name when you think about a B2B e-commerce platform, a brilliant proposition for a country where the unorganized nature of business has kind of impeded any B2B e-commerce, e-solutions basically. So and yet IndiaMart has stood tall against all the in between there was a huge economic loss that India faced, and e-commerce was not facing the greatest upturn as such. And right now also we are facing a lot of government policies that might hinder the progress of e-commerce in one way or the other. So but many don't know, and I don't think so anybody would disagree with the fact that they would love to know that how has the scenario evolved exactly for you as a company, the scenario of an e-commerce platform for B2B specifically.
So I think we identified the problem we were trying to solve very early, which was that how could we help small businesses. That was the genesis from where the whole thing started. And typical the small businesses have very basic challenges. How do they access to the various markets?
True.
The basic how would I grow my business? So I think that's where the first initiation happened. That how could we create a simple platform where every small businesses can come in and use that platform to expand the business. So that was the core from where the IndiaMart as a idea got germinated, and from there I think year after year we have been evolving, we have been changing. after having understood the needs and requirements of businesses, as the time progresses, as the time passes, as the technology in the world are changing, business dynamics are changing, we have been continuously evolving our platform. So our offerings to our businesses have remained been very simple, very nonsensical, and so that uh, a business, be it in a small, in a big metro or in a very small village, all of them have been adopting IndiaMart as a platform very easily. So it's been a continuous evolvement. So the focus on product technology with a single theme in our mind, that how do we make easy for businesses. Till 2008, it was completely an export-oriented market platform. And when the global markets crashed, we realized that there was enough and more potential within India from domestic suppliers and domestic buyers. We completely flipped the model, and it was a big decision for all of us. But we were, like I said in my session, we were never in love with the product. So we were always ready to change, realizing the market scenarios. And since then, I think year after year, the focus has been on product, technology, innovation, and we are trying to create a large scale through all these measures. In 2009, we added a very simple utility called request for quotation, which is in today's parlance called buy lead.
By lead, yeah.
And then 2010, we got cloud telephony as a part of solution. Not any business can afford to invest for cloud telephony, and we invested in 2010 so that even the smallest business on IndiaMart platform can use that cloud telephony as a solution. And then in 2013, we had price discovery. So today you see almost 65 to 70% products having prices mentioned on those products, and these are very complex products. These are not typical what you see on e-commerce sites, being fashion or mobile or these are highly complicated products, but they have prices mentioned and specifications mentioned.
Wow.
And then 2015, we went for behavioral matchmaking, which was algorithmic through machine learning and intelligence. And 2017, we realized that people needed financial solutions. So I think we gave a point of sales payment solution to every business, even if they were operating from a small room. And the beauty of this was that we eliminated fixed cost for enabling various payment solutions. And then we enabled that payment solutions like EMI on credit card, debit card, wallets, and which are difficult for small business to even think of.
Yeah.
And on top of it, realizing that they always were under cash crunch, we said that we will do same day payment, transfer to them. So their fulfillments are happening on the same day. Last but not one of the most critical thing, that people, these small businesses need a CRM. They neither have talent to manage CRM at their end, nor money to invest in a CRM solution.
solutions, yeah.
So we designed a CRM solution, which is an integral part of IndiaMart offering. And now we are looking at going voice searches, vernacular searches, videos. The point I'm trying to make here is that we identify what business needs
The
and
pain
what
points.
technology can deliver, simplify the solution and offer it to the businesses. So I think that's what has been the focus area, and that's what has been keeping us ahead in the curve. And I think people are loving what we are offering. So our app being 4.6 rated is a reflection of how people see IndiaMart
Absolutely.
as a solution.
Absolutely.
So I think the work continues. So we're not stopped. So now we are looking at how can we get more and more SaaS-based solutions. How can we integrate fintech solutions for these businesses. So it's an ongoing innovation which is always at work at IndiaMart.
Definitely. So I don't think so. Tech, anybody can stop evolving at any point of time. It's a different problem tomorrow, and it's a different solution day after. Definitely. So I love the fact that I would like to explore that particular bit a little more. CRM, like from what I understood from what you said was, you gave an opportunity for small and medium enterprises to outsource CRM to you. Is that right?
No.
Okay.
No. So what we do, so somebody who's coming on IndiaMart platform,